Do what you want to do today. You never gonna have enough money, and you're never gonna have enough time, because it's the two things we, all of us, always lack or always want more of. So this line goes with me everywhere in my life. Like, whatever you want to do, you have to do it now. First of all, we're just going, like, we are going to open 2026, and it's gonna be like an amazing period of time for you to open up and try new things, or to step into places you wanted to step in the past and you didn't. For me, for sure, it is. And I encourage you to just go for it. And let me explain. Time and money thing, we all understand. It's you have time or you have money. I think we need to have both, a lot of time, and we need to have a lot of money in order to make fun, to have fun. But the fun part, or the way that we are being liberated, or the way we are being charged with joy, um, is not exactly how it should be. And it doesn't really matter how much time you put it into that, or how much money you have in order to get more of what you need or what you want. The thing is that it's more about the action of doing things right here, right now, because you're never going to have enough money and you're never going to have enough time. So, out of that perspective, you are okay with not being perfect, like being a perfectionist, and I am, is like, all right, I am, but I'm not gonna have more money or more time tomorrow. I maybe next year I'm working on it, but then I missed 1 year of doing what I wanted to do or what I need to do, and we're not sure that at the end of that year I will have the enough money. And from personal experience and meeting with wealthier people than me, and I met quite a few in the past few months, everybody is stuck, like they're stuck at the same point. If you are making $100 million a year in real estate, and you are running like 10, 20 teams, you have a lot of worries on your head. And if you want to just sit and play the guitar, you don't always can. You can't because you're busy. And if this thing is going to collapse, you might find yourself not only bankrupt, but actually owe money to other people, or lowering your standard of living to a point that you don't feel comfortable with. So the doing right now with not enough money that you think you need in order to complete it is a really good method to start things going. I'm a very good example, and you can just look at it in the past videos of how from zero investment, zero capital, like a lot of investment of energy, but with zero capital, because I just didn't have any, I created not a lot, but wealth, like money. Out of nothing, I created something, which is the essence of you as creators and your sole purpose in the world. You're doing it a lot all the time. You just don't understand that you are doing it. And back to the not enough money, not enough time thing that we're talking about. If you just go at it, let's say if you want to dance more, if you want to play more music, if you want to have more sportive life, if you want to lose weight, you want to find love, do whatever you need today. One action today that will support it tomorrow, that will support your desires for tomorrow. Send a text, watch a video that will get you there, text somebody to help you with it, convince someone to collaborate with you on it with no money, and you'll be surprised how many people will join your adventure. The not enough money, not enough time concept can really liberate your mind. And I've been involved with businesses that needed heavy investment to begin with. We went pitching it out and getting some and losing later. And some projects that I've did was completely out of flat zero, only confidence with what we do. I must say, even though my bank account looked fuller when I did um, the more heavy on investment project, it was it was false because later we lost it, which means I couldn't manage these finances in a way that will grow because I didn't make these finances myself. And business people usually make it themselves, understand it better than the employee or better than a young entrepreneur. So take this to life. Projects that I've done with only from collaboration with no money involved or a little bit money involved or just about enough to make the project happen. Something is healthy is happening there because if you're doing it out of love, more out of love than out of the love for money. Therefore, this project becomes in a bizarre way more attractive to for you to work on. So you're having fun, even though it's hard. You're having fun, and because the end goal is not necessarily, it's also sell the show, sell the series, go to Netflix, do whatever you want to do with it. But it's not the reason you started to talk with this person. You started to talk with this person or this musician or this writer or your friend or your whomever that you're doing business with because something was inside of you wanting to come out. It wants to come out. It wants you to do something out of the ordinary. This is what creators do. This is what, not creators like YouTube creators, this is what humans do. This is what we are here for. Look at this. This is a house. Somebody built it. Planes, spaceships, everything is being built. Everything was built by humans and human intelligence, and people like you sat and just did it. And most of them started like Bezos, this picture in front of the computer, or like Jobs in his garage, or like me with boxes and piles and all kinds of lamps shining at me out of nowhere. It has something adventurous to it that I would love every human being to experience. It's life changing. And taking the no money, no time in consideration gives you the urgency that you need to just jump into it and do a little bit of it. Maybe you won't like it. Maybe you won't like it. Maybe you'll test something and you won't like it for real. But at least you did it. You tried it. You enjoyed it while you did it, and then you continue with your boring solutions or with your generic ways of living until you have something else pumping inside of you that wants to come out. And we'll finish with something even more interesting, is that if you invest enough time reinventing things with yourself out of pure curiosity and trust yourself and your intuition to nail it, it doesn't matter if it's a company or a creation or a cookie or an event that you want to make an event with your friends. Christmas is coming. But no matter what it is, the more you do that, the more you train yourself to do the not enough time, not enough money, and then slowly it merges into one being that's always involved in producing and doing and building your next little dream or your big life dream out of small little projects that you jump into without knowing where you're going to land at the end. Of course, it takes some courage, but it also takes practice. I mean, the first time is very scary. The second time is less. The third time is like, okay, let's do another one. The fifth one is like, okay, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? The 10th time is like, okay, maybe I can't control it. The 15th, I'm talking about, let's say, plays that I wrote and productions. And every time you look at this and you think, I should just better work for somebody and just save all the hassle, all this. Why do I need it in my life? And if you do that enough times, you get to the creative living stage where I think I am at. I think I was there for a long time in the past, left it a little bit and came back. The creative living method means you are merging your professional side, your doer, your world knowledge, like technical knowledge, to help your community, to help your friends, to help people around you, to fix their car, to educate their kid, to make them breakfast, to give them a ride, to fix the roof, whatever profession that you're at. Take this and add a creative side to it, a creative side that takes your inner most desirable choices, desires out, like somehow produce some of them to the point where you do it enough times, it becomes an integrative part of your life. And then you discover your community, and then you discover more perspectives and more ways to have fun without technically spending time, because this is what you do for a living, and without spending more money because you're making money out of it. It's a collapse, both both paradigms, that money and time are like contradicted. No, they're not. They're not contradicting. They are a little bit at the beginning if you listen to too many coaches. The words are kind of separate meaning from reality. But if you just delete all that I've said and focus on the one thing that I can give you as a message, you're never going to have enough time and you're never going to have enough money. Do what it is that you want to do today and tell me how it goes.